Good evening and welcome to America West Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. This is Todd Allen for Play-by-Play Sports Productions. We are bringing you coverage here of the 1996 Boys 4A State Championship Finals. This matchup between the Prescott Badgers and the Saguaro Sabercats, the culmination of 22 games here at America West Arena over the last 3 days. This is Championship Saturday. They have crowned 5 victors here today, and this will be our 6th and final. It's going to come over the next hour and a half here. And Play-by-Play Sports Productions happy to be with you. The Sabercats had the first shot, but the Badgers will come back the other way. This is Joe Carsey with the basketball. Carsey brings it on top for Galliano, Chris Brooks, Ben Roy, and Jadrian Cummings, the other 3 starters for the Badgers. That ball goes inside for Cummings. His shot won't go. Roy goes back up for the shot and can't get it, and the rebound is taken by Austin Locke. Rest of the Sabercats, Chris Huntington, Artine Anvar, John Nadillo, and Joe Trentacost. 1 minute gone by in the first quarter. Still no score. Ball goes down low for Trentacost. His turnaround shot is short. And there is a fight for the rebound between Ben Roy and Austin Locke, and the ball goes out of bounds off the Prescott Badgers. Now the bounce pass inside. Anvar goes up with the left hand. He can't get it to go. Trentacost has his shot blocked by Roy, and the ball is tracked down in the corner by Chris Brooks. There's his shot and a basket for Chris Brooks. Brooks gives Prescott a 2-0 lead. Now the ball comes down on the near side. There's a drive to the basket. Put it up off the glass and in for John Nadillo. Nadillo ties the game at 2. Prescott works with the basketball. Roy has it behind the three-point line. Now a toss over on the far side. That shot for 3 will not go. Galliano was there for the rebound. Now Roy has a chance, and then the ball goes out of bounds as Mike Galliano steps on the end line. Huntington with the basketball for the Sabercats as he brings it across half court. Now Huntington has it back. He tosses on the near side for Anvar. Now it goes over to John Nadillo. Nadillo gives out for Locke. His shot from 16 won't go. Locke gets his own rebound. Now passes off on the near side. Nadillo goes up with the right hand and can't get it to go. Cummings has the rebound as he falls to the floor. He tosses out for Mike Galliano. Galliano a little out of control. Kicks the ball out on the left side. Now the shot from 14 is up and good for Joe Carsey. Prescott leads Saguaro 4-2. Here's Anvar as he gets to the free throw line, brings it back out for Huntington. Huntington will put up a shot from 12 that won't go, but Austin Locke is there for the offensive rebound and the putback. And the game is tied at 4. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Roy goes with the pass inside for Cummings. He had his shot blocked. Now it comes back the other way for the Sabercats. Ball tossed on top for Locke. Locke loses it. Here's a pass up ahead. Galliano goes in with the finger roll in the basket. Mike Galliano gives Prescott a 6-4 lead. Badgers do a nice job of running the fast break there. Huntington comes in now, kicks the ball outside. Nadillo's shot is short from 3. Cummings has the rebound. Here's Galliano now trying to take it coast to coast for the Badgers. Galliano still with it. Now the pass down low for Ben Roy, and Roy is fouled. Artine Anvar picks up the first foul as Ben Roy will go to the free throw line. Roy with the first free throw. That one will not go. Actually, Roy got one of 2 there. as the first one went, and he missed the second. And Galliano reaches in and commits the foul for the Badgers. Prescott 7, Saguaro 4. Nadello with a basketball. He brings it out on top. Now they work it around on the left side for Locke. Locke tosses out for Trentacost. Now it goes on the far side. Huntington gets in the lane, passes off. Trentacost goes up. He is fouled as he will count the basket and go to the line to try and complete a three-point play. Galliano picks up foul number 2. Well, Saguaro got to this final by defeating Paradise Valley 61-58. They knocked off Chaparral in quarterfinal action 54-51, and they defeated the Washington Rams in semifinal play 63-48. That shot is good for Mike Galliano. Galliano put up a high shot from 12 to give the SaberCats, check that, the Badgers, a 3-point lead. Down to Dillo, drives in. Cummings blocks this shot. He knocks the shot away. Pass comes now on the near side. Prescott slows it down a bit. Now the three-point shot on the way will not go. Offensive rebound taken by Galliano. Now he loses the basketball out of bounds. Huntington across the timeline, looks at the three-point shot, now gives out to Nodillo. Pass comes on the near corner. Anvar drops it down in the corner for Locke. Locke puts it back on top for Huntington, who goes into the lane, and we get a foul called. Chris Brooks with the foul as he nodded his head. He knew that he committed that foul. Jason Jones in for Saguaro. Trentacost sets up Huntington for a three-point shot. Chris Huntington with the three. Now the game tied at 9. Galliano goes to the baseline. He loses the basketball, actually had it blocked. Saguaro's going to come back the other way looking for the lead. Locke has the ball tapped away, but it falls into Nodillo's hands. Now the pass goes back to Locke. His shot from 8 will not go. And Roy gets the rebound. He outlet passes on the near side for Joe Carsey. Carsey with a cross-court pass. Brooks will put up a three-point shot. That was behind the NBA three-point line, and now the ball is out of bounds off of Saguaro. Prescott got to the finals with a 61-53 victory over Peoria. Then they defeated Santa Rita in the quarterfinals before they knocked off Sabino in overtime 50-48. That was a thriller in semifinal action last night. Now Prescott loses the basketball. Here comes Sabino. Check that, Saguaro with it. And Locke goes in for the basket. He has 4. Great pass there for Huntington as he put it right on the money for Austin Locke. Cats lead at 11-9. Three-point shot on the near side will not go for Joe Carsey. Roy got the rebound, and then he was fouled by Jason Jones. Ben Roy 1 for 2 at the line. He'll get a couple of free throws here. Roy gets the first free throw. That makes it 11-10 Saguaro. Now the Badgers got an extra 2.5 minutes out of Galliano as Roy gets that free throw to give him 3. Galliano picked up those 2 fouls a couple of minutes ago, but Prescott coach decides to leave him in. Now they take him out, and he did not pick up that crucial third foul here in the first quarter. Now Nadillo with it. He's going to move it back on top for Arteen Anvar. Back to Nadillo on the right wing side. Now Anvar is going to put up a three-point shot. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound is pulled down by Chris Brooks. Brooks dribbles with the right hand and gives out for Joe Carsey. Now on top for Brooks. Over to Carsey on the right wing side. He pushes a pass inside. Turnaround shot will not go. Cummings crashes the boards for the rebound. It's tapped out to Roy. And Carsey gets the basket. He's got 4. Badgers 13. Cats 11. Nadillo kicks it on top. Now they work it on the left side for Locke. Locke's going to go with a cross-court pass. Nadillo with the feed in for Jones. He had it taken away. 2-on-1 chance for Prescott. The shot blocked by Jones. And then Cummings was there for the lay-in. But we are going to get a pushing foul. Says though it will go against Saguaro's Jason Jones. So Jones picks up his second foul as Brooks will go to the line. Brooks gets the first free throw. And that free throw is good. 4 points for Chris Brooks. Badgers 15, SaberCats 11. All 5 players touch the basketball here. Now it's loose inside. Nadillo goes up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, puts that one back up. And at the buzzer to end the first quarter, we are going to get a foul. So Cummings picks up the foul. That is his first, and Nadillo is at the line to try and get a couple of free throws. He misses the first one, but he'll get a second as we are at the end of the first quarter. That one goes, and the score after one, it's the Prescott Badgers 15 and the Saguaro SaberCats 12. SaberCats with the basketball to start the second quarter. Pass goes out to Anvar. Now they work it back down in the corner. Anvar's got it again. Huntington's shot from 18 will not go. Cummings has the rebound and passes out on the far side. 15-12 the score. Badgers with the lead. Again, this is the boys Class 4A state championship final. That jump shot does not go. Roy is there for the offensive rebound. He gets it again. He goes back up, and he is fouled. Roy had a couple of chances there, but could not convert. Instead, he will have to try and get him at the free throw line. Roy gets the first free throw. He has 4 points, all on free throws. The second one does not go. Rebound taken by Trentacost. Huntington to Nadillo, back to Huntington. Now he kicks it on the near side. Anvar goes on the baseline, puts up a shot, and that goes. Artine Anvar with the basket. 16-14. Pass down for Galliano. He's going to go on the baseline. Makes a nice pass over to Cummings, and Jadrian Cummings gets his first basket. The lead is back to 4. Saguaro pushes the basketball across half court. Now the pass inside for Locke. Locke's going to bring it back out, but we get a traveling violation against Austin Locke. Galliano's going to take it in himself, put up the shot with the left hand, and he is fouled. And now a technical foul. Looks as though that is going to go against Saguaro. But we want to get a player before we name the player. John Nadillo is going to pick up a double foul. He gets the first one on the personal, and then a second one is charged because of the technical. And we'll get a Saguaro timeout. 6:11 to play until halftime. Badgers 18, Sabercats 14. Galliano's at the line to shoot the free throws. He misses the first, but he gets the second. That makes it 19-14. Those were the 2 shots for the personal foul. And now Chris Brooks at the line to shoot the technical free throws. Brooks cannot get the first one. The second free throw is good. Could have been an even bigger swing for the Badgers, as they get 2 of 4 in the free throws and the basketball. It could have been another 2 points for Prescott. We'll see how they do on this possession. Ball comes out for Roy, now on the far side. Chris Fisher with the basketball. He puts up a shot that will not go. Artine Anvar gets the rebound. He's trapped down in the corner, actually triple teamed. But here's Saguaro now coming back the other way. Shot was blocked, as we will get a foul called. It may have been Huntington that was going to the basket. They are going to call it a non-shooting foul. Now the ball comes out on the near side. Nadillo with the basketball, dribbles with the left hand, gets the pass on the near side, now has it back at the top of the key. Anvar works it down in the corner. Now Huntington will move in, put up a shot from 10 that's way too hard. Roy is there for the offensive rebound, and he goes with the bounce pass out to Galliano. Galliano gives the pass out to Cummings. He can't get the shot, but the tip-in is up and good. Jadrian Cummings with 4. (22-14). Badgers lead by 8. Anvar kicks it on top for Trentacost. Now Huntington will put up a long 3 that's off the front of the rim. 3 or 4 players tap the basketball. Now Trentacost has it back, brings it back to Huntington. Here's Anvar pulling up from 15. His shot is short, and the ball falls in the hands of Chris Brooks. And there comes Jadrian Cummings in for the two-handed jam. That gets the crowd on their feet. The Badgers lead us 10 at 24-14, and Cummings has 6. Locke throws the basketball away on the near side as he tried to get it to Huntington. And SaberCats will take a timeout. 4:20 to play in the half. Prescott 24, Cats 14. Pass goes inside for Cummings, but he had the ball slapped away by Austin Locke. Now a quick pass up the near sideline, but Locke's going to get it back. He gives out for Anvar. Anvar dribbles with the left hand, kicks it into Locke, gets it back to Anvar, now to Huntington. SaberCats with good ball movement, trying to find a good shot. Nadillo just about loses it, then forces the pass inside. It's taken away there by Ben Roy. Here's Carsey across the timeline. Carsey kicks it back out for Roy, now on the left side for Brooks. Brooks will pull up from 15. That shot will not go. Nadillo with a nice job to block out Ben Roy, and he gets the rebound. Now the ball comes on the near side. Locke passes off for Huntington. Now Locke gets it back on the baseline, tries to put up a shot, and he thought he may have been fouled. Officials do not make a call either way. Now Galliano loses it. Locke takes it in, and Locke gets the basket. Austin has 6. 24-16. Pass inside for Cummings. Now he pops it back out. Carsey pulls up from 16. Shot will not go as Locke has another rebound. Pass on the near side for Chris Huntington. Now Nadillo goes in, puts up a shot from 10 that won't go. Roy has the rebound. And Roy outlets for Chris Fisher. Fisher gives out for Joe Carsey. Carsey with it across half court, now to Roy. Fisher back to Carsey. Now Galliano goes in with the left hand, pulls up from 13. And we get contact. Foul is on Austin Locke. It was a non-shooting foul, but that is the 7th team foul, and so it puts Prescott at the line shooting 1-1. Mike Galliano has the first free throw. The next free throw is short, but the tap up was good. Now they're going to wave off the basketball, or the basket, I should say, and the foul goes on Ben Roy. He is whistled for an offensive foul as he goes up over the back of the SaberCat defender. And the ball is out of bounds for Saguaro. 2:14 to play in the first half. 25-16 the score. Trentacost works it out for Huntington. His shot from 3 is wide off the mark. Rebound taken on the far side. Now Nadillo has it tapped away. Anvar loses it on the floor, and Galliano comes back. Tried to force the pass, but Huntington is there on a 2-on-1 chance. He dishes off for Artine Anvar. And now they're going to wave off that basket and call the foul on Chris Huntington. Well, the Saguaro crowd was not happy with that call. 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the second quarter. That free throw for Carsey is good. And the next one is good. 6 points for Joe Carsey, and it's 27-16, back to an 11-point lead for the Prescott Badgers. We get a substitute as Brian Kleinman checks in for the Prescott Badgers. Ball kicked on the far side for Jesse Lewis. Lewis with a basketball. He picks up the dribble and gets the pass out. There's a three-point shot on the way that's short for Huntington. Nadillo with the rebound. He kicks it out for Anvar. Anvar brings it back. Lewis will put up a shot. That one rims out, and Cummings is there for the offensive, or the defensive rebound, I should say. Prescott comes back with a basketball. Here's Carsey with it. He gives it out for Chris Brooks. Brooks trying to work defensively against Huntington. And the ball is knocked away by Joe Trentacost. Brooks to inbound the basketball for the Badgers. Here's Cummings with it. Now Brooks gets it back. Pass goes down low. Galliano with the head up looking for the open man. He kicks the pass out. Carsey goes in, and he is hammered as he goes to the basket. The basket, of course, will not count by Cummings, and Carsey will go back to the free throw line to shoot two. John Nadillo picks up the foul. That is his third. D.P. Gates checks in for the first time for Saguaro. Carsey has already hit 2 free throws. That is number 3 of the half. .55 and 6/10 seconds to go. Carsey gets both free throws, and it's 29-16. 13 points is the largest lead of the game for the Prescott Badgers. Here's Lewis now. Lewis goes in with the left hand, kicks it back for Huntington. Huntington will pull up from 10. That shot will not go. Huntington gets the rebound as it was loose and gets that basket from 12. Now a quick steal as Brooks lost where he was. Huntington with another basket. He's got 7. The lead is down to 9. Saguaro gets another steal, but now Prescott gets it back. The score 29-20. Saguaro has come back with 10 seconds left in the half to get the lead to single digits, and that should be big momentum for them going into the second half. Galliano goes to the basket, but he is whistled for a traveling violation. Now Huntington with it. Just a couple of seconds left in the half. He's going to put up a long three-point shot. That bounced around a couple of times but did not go. And so the halftime score, it's the Prescott Badgers 29, Saguaro Sabercats 20. Prescott with a basketball to start the second half as they lead by 9, 29-20. Carsey tries to get the pass down low for Cummings, but it's over Cummings' head and out of bounds. Saguaro will have the basketball for the first time of the half. Nadillo goes up, gets the pass out for Locke, and Locke will be fouled. Foul was on Jadrian Cummings. Scoring in the first half, Joe Carsey led Prescott with 8. Galliano had 6. Brooks with 5. Roy had 4, and Cummings had 6. Now Saguaro putting on a little pressure. And now a 10-second violation. Now Saguaro back with the basketball after that 10-second violation. Quick shot for Huntington. That is good. He's got 9. The lead is cut to 6 as Cummings has the ball knocked away. Saguaro comes away with it. They move it across the timeline. Huntington puts it down in the corner. Nadillo for 3 off the front of the rim. Roy comes away with a rebound and then loses it. Huntington with a bounce pass to Trentacost. And now a foul will be called underneath on Jadrian Cummings. For Saguaro in the first half, Nadillo led them with 8, Huntington 7, Locke had 6, and Anvar and Trentacost with 2 apiece. And Prescott takes a timeout. It's the Badgers 29, Sabercats 23. Now we get a foul now on the inbound play after the timeout. Foul goes on Carsey. Huntington for a 3 is good. Huntington's got 5.5, 12 in the game. Sabercats are within 3 as they have scored the first 6 points of the third quarter. And now the basketball goes out of bounds as Prescott turns it over. Saguaro will inbound, trying to get a little closer here. Again, they trail by 3. Huntington can't get the three-point shot. And instead of a foul, I thought it might be a foul there. Instead, they're going to get Locke with a traveling violation. Saguaro puts on the full court pressure again. This time Prescott is able to break the press. Galliano kicks it out on the far side. Three-point shot is on the way. That one rims out. And Roy fights with Trentacost. The ball goes out of bounds off of Joe Trentacost. Prescott will inbound as Carsey gets it to Brooks. Now Brooks goes with the right hand, gives a pass out to Roy. Comes on the near side. Carsey passes inside for Cummings. Now outside to Brooks, around to Galliano. Galliano got up in the air, got the pass over to Roy. That shot will not go, and it goes out of bounds again off Joe Trentacost. Trentacost couldn't hang on to it as he got spun around a bit, and the ball is lost out of bounds. Now the pass inside. Trentacost will not lose this one as he gets that steal and passes to Chris Huntington. Austin Locke gets the basket. Sabercats within a point at 29-28. Prescott still has not scored a point, and Roy misses that shot from 10. First 8 points of the quarter now go to the Saguaro Sabercats. They've got a chance to take the lead here after being down by 13 with less than a minute to play in the first half. Here's Trent Acosta off to Artine Anvar. Cross-court pass to Huntington. Huntington with a bounce pass back to Anvar. He just about lost it, but kicks it back outside. Huntington with a pass over to Locke. Locke's going to get in the lane. He has a shot blocked by Cummings, but Nadillo is in the right place at the right time. He goes up for the shot, and he is fouled. Roy picks up foul number 3 for the Prescott Badgers. Nadillo misses the first free throw. He will get a second here. Again, this free throw would tie the game. DP Gates checks in for Anvar. That free throw is good, and the game is tied at 29. Again, Saguaro puts on the full court pressure as Gates was guarding Carsey, and Carsey loses the basketball out of bounds. Artine Anvar comes back in for the SaberCats. Here's Huntington now from 17. That shot does not go. Rebound is taken by Gates. He gets it off to Anvar. Now Gates back with the basketball, and it goes out of bounds off Prescott. Trent Acosta inbounds for Anvar. Now the pass on the far side. Huntington pulls up on a shot from 10. Huntington has 14, and Saguaro leads 31-29. The Badgers have still not scored in the half. Cummings goes up for a shot, can't get it. Galliano comes back. He's going to miss the layup. And then we get a reach-in foul, and that one may go on Mike Galliano. No, instead it goes on Cummings. That is the third foul for Jadrian Cummings. An 11-0 run for Saguaro to start the third. Three-point shot won't go. Roy goes up for the rebound but can't get it. Trent Acosta puts it back down in the corner. Pass inside for Locke, and he has it knocked away. Saguaro with the basketball. Now the ball tossed out on top for Anvar. Locke's going to take it to the basket. Cummings had to move out of the way to avoid picking up his fourth foul. Now a three-point shot for Anvar. That one will not go, and Cummings gets the rebound. Brooks brings it across half court. Carsey's shot won't go, and now Cummings is fouled as he goes back up for the shot. Cummings asking for a foul the last couple of times down the floor. Anvar's going to pick up that one, his second. Again, this is for the boys Class 4A state championship. Todd Allen of Play-by-Play Sports Productions here with you at America West Arena. Cummings gets the first free throw. He's got 7 in the game. Next free throw is on the way. That one is good. 31 apiece. Saguaro with the basketball. Nadillo kicks it out for Huntington. Huntington goes with a pass down in the corner for Trent Acosta, and Cummings comes up with a steal. Now they get it right back. Gates with a great pass to Locke. Locke can't get the shot to go, and Cummings is there for the rebound. Now Galliano comes in and is whistled for the offensive foul. And, well, now hold on. The officials, one of them had a charge, the other one had a block, and now it's going to be up to the officials to try and get things sorted out. Both officials very decisive in the calls. They're still talking it over. And let's see, it looks as though it's going to go against Saguaro. Foul is going to go against Chris Huntington for Saguaro. Prescott with a basketball. Three-point shot of the way off the front of the rim. Rebound taken and shot put back up. That one won't go. Roy had a chance at it, but Nadillo jumps up over him to get the rebound. 2:48 to play in the third. Pass comes out for Nadillo. He's going to get in the lane, put up a shot that is short. And let's see, it's going to be a non-shooting foul. Gates will come out. Now the ball moves down in the corner, and Austin Locke is there. Locke has 5.5, 11 in the game. Again, the full court pressure put on by the SaberCats. Prescott gets it across the 10-second line this time. Here's Galliano with it. Galliano spins around, and the ball comes back out. Here's Brooks with it. Brooks goes in, but has the ball knocked away. Here's Huntington with it. He goes with a bounce pass to Anvar, and Anvar loses it. And then they're going to call a foul on Anvar. Not sure how he could have committed a foul laying flat on his back. And he can't believe it either. Again, Prescott breaks the pressure. There's a shot up with the right hand. Joe Carsey has 10. And we are tied at 33. Now Nadillo puts up a shot off the glass that won't go. Offensive rebound. Shot is blocked by Cummings. Here's a 2-on-2 chance. And a ball fake now, and we're going to get a traveling violation against Joe Carsey. Saguaro with a basketball. Locke shot from with the left hand goes. Locke with 13, and the Saguaro lead is 33-31. 45 seconds left in the quarter. And Galliano apparently steps on the sideline. The coach from Prescott standing right there. He did not agree with the call. But the official does say Saguaro basketball, so they'll take it, holding on to their 2-point lead. 25 seconds left in the half. Now 20 seconds. Huntington kicks out for Anvar. Now the ball works down in the corner. Huntington gives up. Anvar puts up a shot from 17 that won't good. The ball loose in the corner. Nadillo will put up a 3. That one will not go. Prescott comes back, and there's the buzzer to end the third. After 3 quarters, it's the Saguaro SaberCats 35, Prescott Badgers 33. As they have a great quarter, they being the Saguaro SaberCats, they outscore them 15-4. Down to the final 8 minutes of Championship Saturday. Just one question mark remaining in the night, and that is the boys' Class 4A state champions. Will it be the Badgers or the SaberCats? The Locke, Austin Locke is making a strong voice for the Saguaro SaberCats. As he gets the basket, he's got 9 in the half. Prescott with a basketball. They go with a pass in low for Cummings, and he gets the layup. Jadrian Cummings has 10. Locke with a pass over to Nadillo. Now back to Trintikas, down in the corner for Locke. Locke's going to take it to the basket again, go up for the layup, has a shot blocked, and it goes out of bounds off the Saguaro SaberCats. Galliano with it for Prescott. He goes with a dribble between the legs. Now the pass on the far side. Brooks with the basketball, tries to get it in for Galliano, and then Galliano has to throw it off of Austin Locke and out of bounds. Not much Galliano could do there, really just had to throw it off a Saguaro defender to keep the basketball in Prescott's possession. Now that one goes out of bounds as Kersey was pushed out of bounds. Galliano's going to try and take it one-on-one against Locke. He passes off to Roy, and then the ball is lost inside, but we get a reach-in foul. Foul is on Chris Huntington. That is his 4th. .6:20 to play in the basketball game. 37-35 the score. Here's Kersey with it. Kersey goes down to the baseline, now gets in the lane, puts up a shot from 10 that won't go, and Locke has another rebound. Austin Locke has had a great second half for the SaberCats, 9 points and a couple of big rebounds. Anvar brings it back out between the circles. Now DP Gates with it down in the corner. He's going to swing it around. Anvar with it on the right wing side. Back out to Nadillo, down in the corner for Gates. I make that Anvar. Locke shot from 16 won't go. Cummings has the rebound, and he gets out to Chris Brooks. Brooks is going to dribble down with the right hand, go into the basket, put up the shot that won't go, and the ball is out of bounds off Mike Galliano. You kind of think there maybe had to be a foul one way or the other there. There was a whole lot of contact underneath the Prescott basket, but no whistle either way, and the ball goes harmlessly out of bounds off the Prescott Badgers. .5:20 to play. There's a pass up ahead for Galliano. He's going to go in for the two-hand jam. Galliano gets his first 2 points of the half. The game is tied at 37, and Galliano's hoping to pump a little life into the Prescott team and the Prescott fans that have made the trip down. That three-point shot rims out. Ben Roy is there for the rebound, and we'll get a foul on Locke as he goes over the back. Locke commits his fourth. And Saguaro in just a touch of foul trouble here. Locke has 4, Huntington has 4, and Anvar and Nadillo with 3 fouls each. Roy is at the line shooting 1 and 1. He gets the first free throw. Roy with 5 points all from the free throw line. The next one is good. 39-37 Prescott as Roy hits both. Locke goes into the lane and can't get it to go. Here's Carsey back the other way for Prescott. He gets the pass up ahead as the Badgers try and run the floor. Now Cummings kicks it back outside. Carsey with the basketball. He heads out for Chris Brooks. Brooks works between the circles now as the Badgers have a 2-point lead. Here's Carsey with it. Back on top for Brooks. Around to the corner for Galliano. Galliano looking to make a one-on-one move. Got in to the basket. Trinikas went up to block the shot, and Galliano tried to pass out for Cummings, but it was an errant pass, and the pass did go out of bounds. SaberCats looking for a basket to tie. Nadillo can't get the shot, gets his own rebound, then gets the pass off, and Locke is fouled. Now let's see who the foul is going to go against. Foul is apparently on Mike Galliano, his 4th. It is a 2-shot foul, but Saguaro is in the bonus as well now. And so they will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Locke gets the first one. Now he gets both. 17 points for Austin Locke. The game is tied at 39. Now Galliano goes in and can't get the layup, but he reaches in and picks up the foul. SaberCats go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. That is the 4th foul on Galliano. We gave him 4 earlier, but we have checked, and that is foul number 4. Saguaro misses the front end of the 1 and 1. Badgers with the basketball. The game tied at 39. Prescott may be content to take a little time off the clock here. They try to push the basketball inside, but it's a kicking violation against Saguaro. So Prescott will inbound. And now the officials looking at Galliano. Galliano's got a bandage around the left knee, and it's possible that maybe some blood or something has soaked through the adhesive pad and the tape. The officials are going to give them a couple of minutes to try and repair that, it looks like. And now they're going to have to make a substitution. Smart move there by Saguaro. As Jeff Collins comes in. Again, a smart move by the SaberCat player that pointed that out. The blood on the adhesive pad, it forces Galliano to sit down at least for a couple of seconds, although he is walking now to the scorer's table to report back in. 3 minutes to play. That three-point shot is off the heel of the rim. Rebound taken down in the corner. Carsey puts up a shot, and that is good. Joe Carsey with a basket. Prescott 41 and Saguaro 39. Now a shot is blocked, but there's a foul underneath. Carsey picks up his fourth as Galliano checks back in. Nadillo is at the line. That free throw rattled around about 4 times and then fell for John Nadillo. 41-40. Nadillo with 5 points. Now he gets that one to give him 6, and it's 41 all. Galliano is going to be called for an offensive foul. Not a whole lot of contact down on the baseline, but they are going to get him for personal foul number 5. And sort of a tough foul, especially for being number 5 on Galliano. Galliano finishes this championship final with 8 points. Game tied at 41. SaberCats with a basketball. Huntington goes all the way into the basket and may have been partially blocked. We are going to get another foul underneath. This one goes against John Nadillo, his 4th. So Jadrian Cummings goes to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 with the game tied at 41. Cummings cannot get the free throw. Nadillo is there for the rebound. Trentakas brings it on top. Now on the near side for Anvar. Anvar dribbles with the right hand, goes with the pass down low for Trentakas. That shot is blocked by Cummings, but Cummings will pick up the foul. Jadrian with his 4th. And Trentakas is at the line to shoot 2. Well, you would have to think that Saguaro may go at Cummings the next time down the floor, trying to get him to pick up his 5th, as Galliano has already fouled out for the Prescott Badgers. It was a shooting foul. Well, actually, it's the 10th team foul, and so Trentakas gets 2 free throws. He gets 1 of 2, 42-41. SaberCats lead by a point. Now Brooks loses the basketball and it goes out of bounds. SaberCats will have the basketball and a 1-point lead. Minute 41 to play in the basketball game. Now we finally get a reach-in call there as Anvar was knocked to the floor. Anvar gets the first free throw. 43-31 Saguaro. The second free throw is good. Saguaro 44, Prescott 41 with a minute 25 to play in the basketball game. Chris Brooks with it. He goes with a bounce pass to Roy. Now it's out on top for Joe Carsey. Carsey's got it with a minute 15 to play. Here's Carsey now for the three-point shot. That won't go, and the rebound taken by John Nadillo. Nadillo on the far side for Huntington. Now Huntington's going to get it back across the half-court line. He just about lost it, but gets it out to Anvar. Now Anvar spinning around, gets the pass to Huntington. Huntington trying to work the pivot foot, and now Saguaro will take a timeout. 47.5 seconds to play. SaberCats 44, Badgers 41. Ball inbounded for John Nadillo. Nadillo over to Anvar. And Anvar is fouled before he can get the pass off to Chris Huntington. One out of two free throws here will give us a two-possession basketball game. Anvar at the line. The first free throw is good. For 45-41. And that free throw is good. 46-41. 5-point lead for the SaberCats. Badgers with it. See if they go with a three-point shot here. Brooks down in the corner puts up a circus three-point shot that is short. Trentacost with a rebound. Now the ball is stolen by Prescott. Brooks with a turnaround shot that won't go. And Cummings saves the basketball. It comes all the way back. Carsey's going to put up a three-point shot that is good. No, they're going to call it a two-point shot as Carsey was on the line. It's 46-43. And Prescott takes a timeout. 58.6 seconds to play. SaberCats 46, Badgers 43. So Prescott puts on the full court pressure. And now the ball moved up ahead. Prescott's got to go with a quick foul, and there they get it as Roy commits it on John Nadillo. Roy picks up foul number 4. And again, what a difference now to make that three-point shot at 2. Again, a free throw here will make it a two-possession game. Eight and a half seconds to play. 46-43 SaberCats. Nadillo gets the first free throw. That may clinch it. John Nadillo has hit 5 free throws in the quarter. Now a 5-point game. The ball is thrown out of bounds by Prescott with 8.5 seconds to play, and Saguaro will inbound the basketball underneath the basket. Again, 48-43, 8.5 seconds to play. Here's Locke with it. Locke dumps it down in the corner. Anvar's with it. He is triple teamed, and we'll get a whistle and a foul. Foul is on Carsey, his 5th. Carsey finishes with 14 points in the basketball game. Anvar will be at the free throw line and the lane by himself for Saguaro, as the rest of them are back on the other half. 3.8 seconds to play. And the lead is 5. Anvar hits the first one. Prescott led Saguaro 15-12 after 1 and 29-20 at half after a 14-8 second quarter. It was a big third quarter that turned it around, though, for the SaberCats as they outscored the Badgers 4. And now Saguaro has outscored Prescott 14-10 with this free throw to go. That one is good. A 15-10 quarter and an 11-2 run to end the basketball game for the Saguaro SaberCats. And that is going to do it. Prescott can't believe it. They had a 13-point lead with just a couple of seconds left in the first half, but they fall to the Saguaro SaberCats by a final of 50-43. Congratulations to the SaberCats, as they are the Class 4A state champions in boys basketball. Well, Play-by-Play Sports Productions would like to thank you for purchasing this tape. If you'd like to purchase additional copies, you can call us at area code 602-962-8995, or you can send your order to P.O. Box 3421, Scottsdale, Arizona, 85257. That's going to do it here from America West Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. This is Todd Allen for Play-by-Play Sports Productions saying so long. And congratulations to the runner-up Prescott Badgers and the Class 4A boys basketball state champions, the Saguaro SaberCats. This will conclude our audio portion of the broadcast, but we will continue with the video portion to show you the trophy presentations. Once again, so long from America West Arena, and congratulations to both teams.